What's up, guys? Am I doing this whole coronavirus thing right? I think so.
What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about why you need to be in survival mode. The name of the game for your real estate portfolio, your stock portfolio, all of your investments, and your future is survivability. That's right. I just did a combat roll in the grass and totally over it. Probably not a good idea after knee surgery. But look, I know I'm not in my normal green shirt for these Angry Marine rants, but here's the freaking deal. Everybody and their mother right now, every freaking guru out there is trying to tell you what the future looks like. I'm fucking sick of it. Nobody knows what the future is going to look like. Nobody knows what to expect. Nobody has any idea at all. Did I step in dog poop? Might have stepped in dog poop. Look, nobody knows what the future holds going forward. That's why it is so important for you to focus on one thing and one thing only before all else with your real estate investing portfolio. You need to focus on surviving. For me, this is especially true because I like to help people with real estate investing. Can you imagine what would happen if a year and a half from now I had built up this whole brand about helping people with real estate investing and I freaking lost everything? Like, who am I to talk about real estate if I can't survive this? So I have credibility on the line. I have skin in the game with all my properties for this. Now, who are you to talk about being a real estate investor if you're not prepared to survive downsides? Now, I'm not trying to call people out here, but here's the deal. Before you go buy a course about making millions, before you go buy a course about wholesaling or virtual wholesaling or whatever it is that one dude's selling on YouTube all over the place right now, before you go buy a course on anything to make you earn more income through this, make sure that you can weather the storm. If you can't survive this mess, it doesn't matter if you earn income. If you lose everything, it doesn't matter if you made a little bit of money doing something else. Focus on holding everything you have. So there's this theory called the barbell theory that Nassim Taleb talks about. And it's basically like on a barbell, there's weights on this end, there's weights on that end, not so much in the middle. And what he's talking about is risk. He likes to keep a large portion of a portfolio on this end of the barbell in things that can't lose money, whether that's bonds or whatever it is. Very, very, very surefire wins. They don't earn a ton of money, but they're not going to just disappear. Oh. We have a race car Honda. Ooh. Now, on the other side of the barbell, he invests in things that are very high risk, very volatile. For example, shorting markets, which does not pay off a lot of time. Options expire, whatever. But when it does pay off, it pays off big. Case in point here, the fund that he's a part of or runs right now apparently made 3,600% returns between February and March. Now, it did not do much prior to that. Now, I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm saying that it wasn't as incredible as that. That's not a sustainable thing. But he hedged his bets, he placed options, he bet against the market, the unpopular thing to do, and when it paid off huge. But I guarantee you that wasn't the majority of his portfolio because he balanced his risks with what's on the other side, because he understands that in order to play that gamble, you have to have survival as a point of focus. You need to be paying attention to what the future looks like, and you need to understand whether or not you're going to be able to survive something is a huge indicator of how your portfolio looks. So, I'm going to sit down because I'm testing out this fancy schmancy switch pod, and I'm going to put this in perspective for you. Let's say I own a duplex, and said duplex makes me no money over the next year. But I survive and I hold it. In 30 years, that duplex will make me a fortune over the course of that loan, over the course of paying it off. And then if I hold it even longer, right? If I hold a duplex and I lose it over this time, then all that future opportunity cost, including my potential down payment, depending on how I exit, is gone. And that's huge. To me, that is way, way worse than losing a little bit of money right now. And so for that reason, you really need to think about what your portfolio looks like. Be honest. Be honest and understand it's okay to admit that you need to offload some properties quick if they're over leveraged or whatever. If you need to sell a property right now at the peak and get out from under it so that your portfolio as a whole is going to be okay, that's fine. I just took a $30,000 hit on a flip that went south, but I got out from under it in time that I was able to take that money and hold it for the what ifs of the future, which to me, yeah, I'm not happy I took that loss, but I'm really damn happy I've got the money in my pocket right now instead of leaving it on the market hoping that someone buys it for more than what the offer was. I accept it because survival is the most important thing. Again, Warren Buffett, don't lose money. Now everyone's thinking fearful when others are greedy, greedy when others are fearful. Yes, but you don't do that with the money that you need to survive. Make sure your foundation is solid. Make sure that you can survive all of this before you start worrying about the future and the what ifs. Now, a great thing for the majority of you who watch this channel is that as service members, especially for those of you who are still active duty, you have a huge safety net. If you lose everything, if I lost everything, I would still have a job. I would still have a career. I would still have housing allowance. I could eat at the freaking chow hall, or I've got my food allowance, or, you know, per diem when I travel. Like, I've got options. My job is fairly secure as long as I don't totally screw up, get a DUI or some stupid stuff. For those of you who can't, it's kind of scary. So look, make sure, again, that you are prepared to survive. Focus on surviving. Surviving. I can't say that enough. Survive. And you heard it here first, that I must survive this or my credibility's shot for everything I've built. And I must survive this for my future and for my family's future, my kids' future, but you have to survive too. Now look, if you got something out of this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bring you more content. Usually my Angry Marine rants are looking like a Marine, but